Well, hello there, fellow crafters and DIYers. My name is Lily, and this is Lily's Crafty Nest. So excited to tell you about today's tutorial. It is a super easy and inexpensive DIY project, but it is absolutely gorgeous and super fun to make. If you like this video and would like to see more content like this one, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click on the bell so you can be notified every time that I post a new video. This is going to be a fun one. Let's get crafting. The supplies you're going to need for this project are a blank canvas, Dollar Tree foam pumpkins, weeder and scraper, paint and paint brushes, glue gun and glue sticks, vinyl, optional, knife, and scissors. Okay, so we're going to prep our pumpkins. We're going to remove the stems. And we may or may not use these. It all depends on how this turns out. We're going to grab and cut one of the pumpkins in half. And then the other half of the pumpkin, we are going to cut a little bit off of it so it's a bit smaller. So we have like a gradient in sizes. See, it's slightly smaller. And then we're gonna grab our second pumpkin and gonna cut a little bit smaller than half. And I don't show it here, but I make it even smaller. All you see is 3 of the bumps. And then we're gonna prep our canvas. I went ahead and I added like a muted green. On top of that, I added a grayish color and I let it dry, making sure that I covered all around the canvas so it looks clean. Now we're going to prep our pumpkins. Okay, the middle pumpkin I wanted in white. And you're going to see me painting all 3 of the pumpkins here. And after I gave it a second coat, and the gray one, which is the bottom one, I gave it a 3rd coat. I went ahead and added a little bit of color to them to give them a little bit of depth, which I don't show here because it was after the fact. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish these. And what I'm doing to all the colors except the white is adding some green to the gray, so it has a little bit, a tinge of green, and to the green I'm actually adding gray to make the color so they look like they belong together, although they're different colors. So the very last color that I added to the canvas was a whitewash. On the white paint I added a little bit of water so you could still see the background of it. And then this I didn't show you, but I went ahead and created the word home on my Cricut machine, cut it out. You can either buy a stencil, you can make one if you use your Cricut machine, or you can write it with a marker, a permanent marker by hand, or just leave it as is because it will look nice without anything on it too. So I went ahead and I put a little bit of transfer tape so I can transfer it to the pumpkin. I did cut around it because since it's a rounded surface, it tends to want to buckle and create bubbles, so this way it doesn't. And carefully I went ahead and removed the transfer sheet, and the word home looks fantabulous. Just go ahead and burnish it a little bit with your fingers to make sure that it's stuck there correctly, and in case there's any bubbles that you don't see, it kind of goes away. So this is the fun part. We're going to, oh, I forgot to tell you that I added to this project some twigs that I had from a plant and some green leaves just to give it more interest. So you could put anything down here. You could put raffia, you could put hay, anything. You can make this yours. I'm adding a little bit of the sticks on the bottom, and then I'm gonna start placing my pumpkins on the canvas with some hot glue. You can use anything. You can use any other glue if you want to. This is just faster. So I'm not a patient person, as you guys already know. So glue to this one as well. Put it on top. It's starting to look really pretty, I think. And then we're gonna place the very last one. I think I like that. Yes, I do. So let's add the top. And honestly, I don't think I like that. I think it kills it. So let me add some twigs. I just think it looks like a piece of foam up there, so it kills it. So the twigs look more organic, I guess. So I went ahead and trimmed it a little bit, but you really don't have to because it looks good even if they're uneven and jagged. I kind of left it like that, and I liked it. I was gonna paint it at first in gold, but I decided not to. Okay, so now we're gonna add some leaves. I had a whole bunch of orange leaves and had some random green ones, so I went ahead and plucked the green. And these are the final finishing touches. And another one here in the middle. And we are almost done with this. There we go.
Well, that's it for this week. I hope you liked this tutorial as much as I liked making it for you. Don't forget to subscribe, to hit that bell so you're notified every time I post a video, and leave me a comment of anything you'd like to say or for me to create. Until next week.